Hi guys, welcome. What are you guys doing today? Hello JM family, I'm here showing some love for Beauty City. How you doing? I'm good. How your Friday going? As you see, just let us chill today and say hi for me. Hello, thanks for coming over. Blessing AB Band Jamaican. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I will do so. Simple thing. Hey, what's up? You good? So guys, today is a blessed day. Today is Friday. Give God thanks. How you all Friday going? Tajan, thanks for having you here. Hey family, how you doing? I'm good. Hello, sympathy. Pressing the chat are blessing you. Up. Give me a thumbs up on your way in. From American to Jamaica, yeah. Ever hear them always say born Jamaican, raised American. So respect to one and all. Yeah. Hi Sidani, how you doing? How you all Friday going? We're here to just chill and grow each other channel. And today is Friday, guys. I won't stay long today. So you could give me a topic where you really want to talk about. For me, today is a blessed day, Friday, guys. Thank God for life. Without him, this could not be possible. And I appreciate everyone. A few guys that turn in today. I really, really appreciate it a lot. Bless up Marlon in the house. AJ family. How you doing, Marlon? Marlon, I go invite you to my screen now. Go invite you. Just a second, guys. Terence, how you doing? Just a second, guys. I trying to pin the link. Marlon said no. Marlon, no come with it. Chupsy, welcome. Bless up yourself. How you doing? Yeah, Friday going. Thanks for the love and support. I think Shalisa on the road. shopping the thing now? Oh my God, nobody come, Marlon. Oh, sir, I'm good. Guess we wake too early. No, Chup say, you're good. You guess you wake too early and me wake too late. Because me normally say me go live. I'm 12:30, 11:30 Jamaican time. So I just get up and decide to come live. You understand? Sit down and say, hi, Chupsy. Marlon say, hey, AG, respect general. Kenny, Milling. Okay. Sit down and Chupsy say, hey, sit down. Me there still. Okay, Chupsy, I understand the thing, you know? Nikolai, welcome. How you doing? Nikolai, it's a blessing to the chat. Give me. Marlon says simple things. Hello. Nikolai, and you, man. Yeah, I know. Thank you very much. Today is a blessed day. As I said, we have to give thanks for life, and we are here today and so. Guys, Easter coming up. What are you planning and doing for Easter? 8% on the chat. What are you planning and doing for Easter? Nick and I said, Chup say, AB born Jamaican, say Nick and I. Terence says sleep. So you're not sleep. So I'm going to Easter, you want to sleep. Sit down and say, hi, simple thing. So guys, what are you planning and do for your Easter? Well, for my Easter, I don't think I will be around and stuff like that. Blessing everyone. Life is good even with all the bad. That's true. Planning and fertilizing some egg. My life, you're going to put the egg in the cup. Same thing, Nika and I will be on vacation. For me, I don't know because it's not vacation for me. My son will be graduating in June, so I have things I have to get done for that time. So I have some things I have to get started out and then prepare to come up to go to a high school. So you have to start out all of that. So I don't have my Eastern. I think I worked the day before. Sudan is planning to travel. Okay, that's nice. Work. I have a lot. I may go out with my family. Okay, Terence I might go out with them family. Easter of the go, Easter stay yard and relax. Sidani, I must you Nicholas attack. Yes, you got your hotel already. Well, for me now, I'm in problem because they said don't know if it will work or though keeping my fingers crossed. Once I put God in it, it will. Just trust God and have faith and it will work out. For me, I don't sure I could travel here because now they're trying to pressure us to take the vaccine. Once you have a child here in school, they said you have to take the vaccine. And for me, that's crap because they don't push things on people if they don't want. So that's one of the things why I don't think I will be traveling again for now because they want we to do. So at the same time, I don't sure as yet, and they have a kind of look. I hear that if you don't take your permit cannot be renewed. But I have in faith. Going home for vacation in December, that's my only plan for this year. Mylan, keep your finger crossed. That's really nice. D&D, good day, peeps. What's up? D&D in the house. Welcome. What you planning on doing for Easter? Go to the family. Get up and set your egg over. Overnight, I don't remember it going on. If I overnight, you set the egg in and you get it first thing in the morning for one block, so the first sun will come out. It broke here. I don't really remember it. But for sure, I kind of used to set. I just hear people talk about it. Okay, then they are easy. Okay, that's nice still. Thanks for having the house. I am talking to anyone that wants to travel less than the market value. Ticket book already, JM, not turning back, Corona or not. Nice, yeah, keep wide, all the family. My family is good so far, but now I just like kind of disappointed because I heard that if I don't do the test, I can't travel and I don't want to do. So at the same time, I just keep in my faith to see what is what, and then they come in with a law. If you don't do it, your work permit can't renew, and if you don't do it, you can't travel. Then I come when you have to go out or come back. But they are still something I worry about that. Chubsy, thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. So that's one of the things because I would be home soon, but dog eat dog right there. So dog eat dog. So I go and hold it. I go and hold it vibes and see what is what because it's two of us now also. So I think if one take it, it can back the other one that the child could go to school. All you have to do is take the vaccine. Me, my boss take it and sick. You hear me I tell you? My boss take it and feel weak, weak, weak. Right now, one man tell me we take it, say never used to have blood clot. I know you have blood clot and put him up to the doctor the other evening. The and the family, of course, and your love, Chupsy love, yeah. And the man tell me take your vaccine and you have blood clot. And let me tell you, before I take it and she sleep, she weak, she drowsy, and all of that. Everybody have different symptoms. But for me, I don't want to take it. It's not mandatory yet. When it's mandatory, I'm missing the needs of taking it, I will. But for now, I don't want to. I just old enough. But they say if you have a child going here in school, you have to take it. So I go and say, okay, great, Nika, and my lunch break. Okay, Dandy, thank you for passing through on your lunch break. So Dandy, what you plan to do for your Easter? Nika, I'm going on vacation. So don't planning to travel. What you planning on do? Sidani, Nika talking to you. I think when she travel, like she have place that she go or not. I don't really sure. And thing like that. It all depends. Me, that fish again, me I forget say bun and cheese. You have to eat bun and cheese. God, God, me I forget that. J. Duncan. JM, I took the vaccine. I sick for 14 days, could not move my hand. Oh my God. Hey, can you pin my link, please? Good afternoon, guys. Teacher P, hi. Welcome. Can I get the moderator too, please? Sidani, hi. D&D, with work I can't fly as yet next year, but I want to go Rio June. Okay. Wow, Jacob, you see? Wow, Duncan. Wow, you okay now? I Chupsy. Me tell King SJ say it's not me the moderator. Me cannot do it give it from the computer. Every time like I go to pin somebody thing it say black or stuff. Then person will have it from the first time. That's the reason. Teacher P, welcome. But life is great. I'm doing good. Okay, thank God you are doing good. Glad to have you here. What the one? What's it? I teacher P, check around fast. So teacher P, what you planning on do? From the day I get that vaccine, I started to see how kind of sign. So I planning not to take the second shot. Wow. Huh. Hey, us, it's a pleasure to be here. Working Purpose, Monica Miles, lots of stuff. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you a lot. Thanks for being here. Guys in the chat, you see what Jay Duncan said? Oh my God. I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope you feel better. Everything work out. My blaze because, oh my God. So sorry to hear that. God have mercy. So sorry to hear that. I hear that if you have something another. Hold on, guys. That don't sound safe at all. Trust me, it's gonna force me now. Guys have some great news, but you won't hear it till about me. Okay, look out. Okay. D&D. Nice. We are the young family. Bless up yourself. You know I have to be here. I will until my prayer time. Okay, thank you. Sandy and the Bone Stevie, hi. I'm hanging in there as usual, teacher P. When you D&D, me dey find your playlist all yesterday. And I say, I'm busy, you're busy. Blessings, sis. Blessing. More grace, more strength. Really thanks. I'm busy with work, man. Yes, Alessa on the playlist. I was wondering. So, guys, topic is what you're going to do for Easter and what you all think. And Jay can come in with the topic and was like talking because they said, because I have a son here in school, I have to take the vaccine. For him to go to continue school, someone in the household, in family, have to take the vaccine. And for me, I think that's non-prop. So I planning on not taking it. And Jay can come in and said, if he is sick for 14 days, guys, if you're in the chat a long time, you could see his comment. And he said he could not move his hand and even advised that he will not take the second shot. And then he said, I will never advise anyone to take it because I literally feel like I got a stroke from it. But God is able. Jake and I will have to pray for you, my brother, and just hope everything work out and you feel much better soon and you will be able. But they said if you have serious sickness, you're not supposed to take the vaccine. That's what I did heard. If you have any form of sickness, you're not supposed to run and take the vaccine. You're supposed to wait and see. But I'm glad you're feeling better and you're okay now. The young family, you can leave your footprint in my house at any time. I will return. Just leave genuine comments on the video you watch. Okay, okay. Oh, that's not easy, guys. None at all. Working purpose, Monica said what? No, was reading J Don Khan comment. He said that he took the vaccine and he was sick for 14 days and his hand could not move and stuff like that. He started to feel pain. He started to see have different signs and stuff like that. And then after, this is why you stay in your corner so you don't get COVID to take none. But we don't stay in your corner. They say it's gonna be mandatory soon or later. So you have to take it. It don't matter. It's gonna be mandatory. I said, yes, it will be mandatory. It's mandatory. I hear people said if you're going to the US embassy, now you have to take the COVID. You can't allow to go to the embassy. But I hear someone said they was going to come out with that. But that's nonsense. Terence said, but thank God you okay, Duncan. Father God, let your will prevail over this vaccine in Jesus' name. Yet the end, the family prayer is a must. Amen. Yes, my family, thanks a lot. Just keep me in your prayer. JM family, blessings. My sister will leave you running. Thank you. That's serious. Yes, it's really serious because, as I said, walking Monica purpose. For me, I heard that if we don't take it, I hear that you have a child here in school, you still have to take the vaccine and passing the law that you have to take the vaccine. And we were like, what kind of crap that? Don't come with no crap about because I have a child here in school. I have to take a vaccine. We are both non-BV and love. So for me, and I plan not to take it, I said I will leave. You understand? Because I'm not taking no vaccine. I don't know where this thing come from, what you need to come and put in nobody. It's not like I signed in a paper or anything like that. So at the same time now I said, okay, I will not take it for now. When you be monitoring, you know that you have to take it, you have to take it. Yes, you will take it. And then on the other hand, I heard that they're not renewing work permit if you don't take the vaccine. All kind of things people come in with. But for me, that's not crop for me. You understand? And I tell them I never come here on a banana boat. So every time come and I decide to go, I will sure pack up and leave. But for me, and then Jay Duncan was giving us his experience that what he faced and stuff. But my boss took it Wednesday, and yeah, and she was literally like not feeling it. Spencer's flag, hi everyone, how you doing? We are good. How is you doing? What you planning on doing for your Easter holiday? You planning on travel? You planning on go to the family? What you plan? She said she only feel Josie and stuff like that. Then you're not here, me can't travel. Then me have to go take vaccine to leave, all kind of crap. So that's why I feel disappointed because I will be home now. JM, when you're coming, hello.
Button.
Miss Brown, yourself. Um, I plan working. They said
What
you
me
leave
good?
the territory. Yeah, we can't leave the territory without taking vaccine. Our child in our private school here in Princeton, mother and father from here. They said we have to take vaccine as well. If your child going through.
So
I
you're
don't
good
know.
otherwise.
Yeah, I'm good at they are going to experience.
Day up from lunch break.
So how work.
It's alright tonight, I go and good.
Yeah, and then yesterday I'm actually now like playing your playlist and that. Me and Dina and post. So what happened to my friend?
Who that?
You, me, I say you're not doing no more posing like that.
Oh,
I'm not sure about taking that vaccine. So what is your idea on the vaccine thing?
you have some only top video for jobs still enough, but I just the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Miss Brown, blessing hall. Miss Brown say blessing hall. Triangle music say hello, Sidonie. Blessing everyone. I'm not sure about taking that vaccine. Teacher P, hi Miss Brown. So you just have to stay home and you have to work for Easter.
No man, I go work man. A hospital I'm working now.
Why you have to take a vaccine?
So me have to be in a building every day.
Oh, oh my God. Tijan, welcome.
Hi, family.
Glad to
Hi,
have you
family.
on screen.
Aye.
Family from Jamaica. I'm doing fine. I cannot wait. What topic he gonna
You have
have?
something
I know over here
you have something
in
echoing
America.
in the background. Turn it down.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay.
I know in America, um, it's 9:42 a.m. Friday.
Wow.
So I'm excited to know what time of day it is in Jamaica.
Oh, what time is it in Jamaica now?
Yeah, what day and what time now?
Now it is like 12:42 in Jamaica, right, Dandy?
Right, right.
Is
Yes.
it is it Friday or Saturday or
No, it's
Thursday?
Friday. It's Friday.
I remember I went to China a few years back, and we was a day behind America. And if I were called around 12 o'clock at night, I mean, around 12 o'clock in the morning, well, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, excuse me. When I called my daughter, it was already 2 o'clock in the morning. Another day on her side, on where she was. So yeah, I'm excited to know, different parts of the countries, but just to communicate with the family and the gold, black, and green flag. I am loving this. I cannot believe that I am talking to families in Jamaica. And you
Yeah,
guys
we're
are
glad to
so,
have you here.
yeah. Well, anyway, I want to learn a lot and I want to teach you a lot. So, um, I'm gonna mute my mic and you guys go ahead and ask some questions and and whatever you want to know from me, I'll tell I don't mind.
Okay, no problem. I am Jeboy. I just found your channel. Thank you very much. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the JM Squad. You're a member family now. So, John, gone. John, what you like about Jamaica the most? Do you have friends that
Well,
are Jamaican?
no, now a long time ago, I a long time ago, I had a friend who was from Jamaica. His name was Stanley Joseph. And I loved his accent. I loved the way he spoke. And so I ended up falling in love with the accent. And when I asked him where he was from, and I think this was back in 1993 or 1994, I asked him where he was from. You know, I'm in high school, so I'm asking him because he just graduated out of high school. And he was like, "Oh, I'm from Jamaica." I said, "Oh, for real? Okay." That's where Bob Marley members at, right? He says, not the great part, from where I'm from, not great part. But anyway, make a long story short, I got introduced by my cousins to, let me see, I got introduced by some of my cousins uh, dance hall. And I was like, who's this? And I'm learning it's a woman, a female woman. I learned later on it's Tetra. So I said, oh, then she came to America and she started doing music with some of the artists out here. And so at knowing that I know now, she became Americanized and then she went back home, which that's better. And now what I love about Jamaica is the men. I don't know. I love the men. I said my husband's gonna be from Jamaica. I am. I'm looking to lose a lot of weight. All I need to lose is 36 pounds because I had, the pandemic made me gain some weight, and I'm gonna lose this weight since now I got a gym. But I want me a Jamaican husband, and before it's too late, the Most High blessed me with 3 more children. So yeah, I want a man to run the house. Yeah.
So you like Jamaican cooking?
Yes, I do. I usually now since the pandemic, and I lived in East Palo Alto, California, in the Bay Area. I order some food from the Caribbean. Oh, from Postmates. It's a company called Postmates. And what you do is you get on your phone and you order what you want and whatever restaurant you want to order it from. And then you can see on your phone the person who's getting in the car and they're driving to you and they bring your food. And I ordered this Caribbean food. You guys, we do beans and rice. You guys do rice and beans. And I'm telling you, it's a difference. Them rice and beans is so good. The cornbread was very good. The cornbread was so good. Um, I trying to refrain from eating so much meat. But I did eat jerk salmon. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so good. The jerk salmon. I had your greens. I had your rice and beans. Um, So yes, Jamaican cooking is wonderful, but I love the mannerisms of the people of Jamaica. I'm gonna tell you what I am very most proud of. I'm proud of the fact that Jamaican families can come out here to America and establish a business here in America and still keep their Jamaican roots as though they're home. And it makes us feel like we went to Jamaica when we step in. And I guarantee you, if that keeps up, you're gonna preserve everything, even speaking patois. It's just wonderful, and I became fascinated with everything Jamaica. Now heard a lot about Africa and different parts of Africa, which is beautiful, Somalian, Ethiopian, Eritrean. But when it comes to Jamaicans, when it comes to the Haiti people, we need each other. We need each other, and so it's just like long lost family. It's like we've been beat up by the Yankee people for a long time, these PCs, and we had no one to go to. And then when we see you all, it's like tears coming to my eyes, like my family. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you what they did to me. My family, what did we do? So, yeah, yes.
Triangle Music said Jamaican people are the leader of the black races. Sorry, I did not understand what does more than mean. Oh, no, I said these people are more than crazy. Like they want us to take this vaccine and like they want to push it on us, so they are more than crazy. For me, when I tell people I'm Jamaican, they're like, "You sure?" Because Jamaican individual plant this stigma that every Jamaican bleach.
Yeah.
And that's not true. You understand? So like being on the road, going work, or like when people come to my workplace, they're like, "You've been seen." I'm like, "No, I Jamaican." And they're like, "You don't behave like a Jamaican." And I said, "With what?" They expect that you feel my phone don't stop ringing. Osh, Nika, hey Jetta, Malan talking to you. So like people keep saying it that I'm not Jamaican, like when they come there, because they expect you to be white hot. And I try to tell them, not all Jamaican bleach. Not all, but
Right.
people
Right.
think it. But for me, I love my culture. I will not give up my culture for nothing.
Right.
Yeah. And
Um,
I tell people that people like I have friends here I invite home in Jamaica and they're like, your mom, they want them to do me this and that. I'm like, no, people don't do that. You have to go and mix up yourself and do whatever you want to do. Like
right.
I think you need to try Jamaican jerk chicken. If you like spice, it's really nice.
Yes, I do. I have a cousin who was once married to a man. I think they divorced now, but he used to barbecue the meat and then he put it in the sauce and then he fried it, and it was his version of jerk chicken. And the more you eat it, the hotter it got, but it was tasty. It was so good, but the more you eat it, I'm telling you, if you had mucus in your body, it was melting the mucus. It was coming everywhere. Yes. I love spicy food. My son loves spicy food. My
Yeah.
son loves food. Here's my son. Say hi, Queen.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
He's learning to speak. He's learning Yoruba. He's also learning how to speak Igbo and Swahili.
Okay.
Yeah, he's learning those languages because um, when my daughter was little, when she was a baby, the first thing because I was raised in the Bay Area, and you're gonna hear that a lot. And when you guys want to know about the Bay Area, search California Bay Area. You'll know it has a lot of history. When my daughter was a baby, I said I'm going to teach my daughter Chinese, and the first language my daughter will learn was Cantonese. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna let her learn the Filipino language because she has Ilocano and Tagalog blood in her. So let me teach her the Negrito language, which is you know, which I didn't know was Asian language, which is Tagalog. So I was trying to teach her Tagalog because I knew for a fact that that family was Black and Filipina. So I want to teach that to her, and Spanish. Then I did get Zulu language and Swahili. As we gotten older, her thing was Arabic because she do have an Arabic Hebrew name. So she wanted to learn Arabic, and then she wanted to learn Amharic. I didn't had no idea why she wanted to learn Amharic. But I said, you know what? There's nothing wrong with learning Amharic because I didn't know where she got it from. She mentioned Amharic. And so I helped her I tried to get her into a school in Oakland, California, where it was supposedly a public school, but it was uniform. And it had a picture of Haile Selassie, Marcus Garvey on the walls of the schools. But I couldn't get my daughter in that school. It was so packed. She had to be on the waiting list. And it's for anyone. You can leave San Francisco and go to Oakland and put your children in school because it wasn't owned by the district. But if you was under the school district, you had to go and put your kids in the school where you live. You couldn't just take your kids anywhere unless you want to pay for private school and take them out. So I decided I wasn't going to put my daughter in public school because of racial disparities. I got tired of white teachers trying to control our Black children and control the mind of their kids. And this is how come our kids are in foster care and all the stuff now. And I didn't want that for my daughter. So I put her in a private school. It was a school called Cornerstone Academy. The school was a Chinese private school. Uniformed attire, you had to pay. And they didn't care how you were going to pay. They didn't care if you had subsidy. They didn't care if you had grants. They would take it all. They would take anything as long as you pay your tuition. And my daughter came out learning, reading, writing, Cantonese, and Mandarin successfully. She can read and write the Chinese language. They gave her a Chinese name, meant a beautiful flower. Her Cantonese name was Ga Xiu Lei, means a beautiful flower. But her Mandarin name was Jia Xiaolu, which I thought was wonderful. So I started to understand. She became a highly what you call it? She had like the high awards, the GPA awards was very high and things like that. But that being said, as my daughter gotten older, she put the Chinese on her shelf and like, oh, I'm gonna speak Spanish, speak Spanish, speak Spanish. So I said, you know what, this was a waste of my time because she could have communicated with them, especially as far as racial disparities. Because as you know, we're being targeted. We're being told that we're attacking them and we're not even in their neighborhoods. We're not even attacking them at all. We just stopped supporting their business. We don't support the Chinese business anymore. We just quit because we got tired of the abuse coming from them. They didn't care about us. And my daughter, she doesn't like that. So she put the Chinese on the shelf, and I was hoping she kept that because that would have helped communicate and say things. You could talk all the mess you want to me behind my back to your friends, but my daughter's gonna know what you said, and she's gonna approach you. And my daughter, she didn't want to deal with that. She says, Mom, just don't go and patronize them anymore, and let's do us. So I said, you know what? For my son, it's gonna be different. My son's gonna learn his roots. My son's gonna learn the people that look like him. And then I got a clothing line coming out. My son's clothing line for male children, 6 months, premature babies to 12 years old, because no one's thinking about our babies, especially our sons. They always want our sons to dress in clothes that look like girls. Oh, it's okay, it's unisex. No, it's not okay. And I think we should fight back. And anytime things like this happen, you should fight back and says, well, this is my right. You don't get to control my right. You don't control me. And you don't control my people. We have every right to say and do. And I'll tell you one more thing. I'll tell you this. From Jamaica all the way to America, we got this very bad. We claim that we have to accept all these different classes all these different groups, and but because we can't hate. No, sweetie, you're not hating other groups. You don't have time to love them. You have to love your own people. We don't even love ourselves enough. We don't even patronize ourselves enough. We all we got. And we rather be liked by a white person, by an Asian person, by a Latino person, Arab person. We want to be liked by the outside group that makes you feel like you have a status or some sort. They don't have to give you a dime. They don't have to patronize your business. They don't have to buy anything or support you or take care of you. All you gotta do is hope that they like you, and that's good enough. And that's demonic to me. You sell your soul just to be liked because you don't like yourself, instead of loving everyone that look like you. And once you do that, the power shifts. And now everyone's gonna. It's bad enough people want to be us; they just don't want to be us. You know, they want to steal our rap songs. They want to. You know, I didn't know ska music was colonized. I didn't know that. When I first listened to the ska and genre, it was my people, my people. Next thing you know, I'm turning around, it's a whole bunch of British that look pale skinned British. You know, oh, we'll take your talent and we'll make money off your talent. Did you charge them for this? I just think every time they do anything to black people, I don't care. Aboriginal, melanated people, I think you should charge them for everything. They come and been in your country, you should charge them. But you got to get your power back. And I'm all full toward of it. I'm reaching out to my Jamaican families. I love you guys. And now I'll mute my mic.
Okay, guys, so that was Tijan talking. She's also a small YouTuber like myself. You could all check out her channel. She's doing lovely stuff over there, different crafting with she and her son and stuff. So, Jesus' daughter, you're all host of your welcome. Thank you guys for being here. And I appreciate all what you're coming and do for your Easter.
I want to say one more thing. I am looking to work with manufacturers in Jamaica to make clothes, and I'll pay. I would like to find someone who wants to work. You want to work for me? I would love to pay you to help get my son's clothing line out. As far as the materials, find manufacturing, because I want the brand to come from Jamaica. I want the brand to come from Africa. I don't want my son's brand coming from China. I don't care. See, the one thing I notice is when we put our minds to it, we will me personally, we put our minds to it, we will successfully flourish. And we will get everything the way it's supposed to be for us. And once you start getting the manufacturing, hey, let's start it. Let's get it together. Let's communicate, because that was my goal and my dream. And I thank the Most High sent it to you guys by accident. I was like, what's this channel? Boop. And when I pressed it, I'm hearing this accent. I said, this accent sounds familiar. What kind of accent is this? Is this Jamaican? And sure enough, you guys are from Jamaica. When I asked, you guys are from Jamaica. And then y'all welcome me like family. I really appreciate y'all. So yes, I am looking to hire some folks from Jamaica. I'm looking to hire some folks from Africa. I am in America. I will start sending paychecks. Whatever form of payment, that's fine. I see the results, I'm paying. We can communicate. We must do a Zoom call, and we'll do a training. And once we get everything together, it's gonna be wonderful. And we're gonna become big. I am looking for a partner. That's it.
When Sidney Johnson said, that's what my husband and I do, make fabulous clothes.
Well, I'm gonna send you my email. And anyone that's interested and you want to help with the baby's clothing apparel, we're talking about black boys looking like handsome little boys, not like girls. And it's not okay for our sons to look like girls. We're talking about beautiful boys, and let them be kids and clothes that are rough and nice and intelligent. Those types of things. I would give you my email. Email me and we will talk. I will be setting up a Zoom call pretty soon and I will let you know. Much love to you guys. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Okay. So, Tija, what is your culture? What is your permanent culture? What is your culture like?
The Black America culture is we're strong in one area, we're weak in other areas, but our culture right now, we are the pissed off culture right now. We became pissed off because when Donald Trump was the president and that virus was going around, China and the governments were accusing Black people of spreading these diseases like they were accusing Africa. Because they want to depopulate us. They don't want us having any more children. And Donald Trump said, nope, you don't attack them because I know where it comes from. It comes from the Wuhans. And they got upset and angry because he was not following the protocol of attacking Black. Understand, all the presidents that came to America were attacking Black people. They were criminalizing us. We had nothing to do with committing any crime. They take our money from us. They took our business from us. Our culture, we're good for building businesses, but we don't know how to protect it because, again, we're too busy trying to like the other groups. We let these other groups come into our establishments, and next thing you know, months later, the establishments now are no longer our people. It's always another group. There was a Ethiopian restaurant called Esmaras. Loved it. The Ethiopian food was wonderful. They're very good with their goats. And a couple of years later, I go there, we call, we answer the phone. Usually you have a person with Ethiopian accent. And this time, sound like a white guy. As soon as I get there, there's white people serving the food. I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't. They would temper and turn around, and Black people used to just like don't care. They don't care. You know, they just go ahead and I just want this food because this is what I grew up on eating. Well, what about the fact that the ingredients have been changed and this pretty soon is no longer going to be our restaurant that we go to because it's been colonized. So our culture is good for allowing people to colonize us until now. Until now, we're tired of it, and they're trying to attack us. We are at war. And our culture is basically like, we're not stupid. We're going to call you out. And I don't want to go too far into it because we don't want YouTube to bother your channel. And pretty soon we're going to get off this channels anyway and do our own independent channels together. So we're not going to worry about it. But our culture is pretty much, hip hop is dead. Hip hop is dead. We had Public Enemy. We had all the good, conscious rapping that we can do. That told you enough. It told you enough what you needed to do. It told you who to watch out for. It taught you how to be strong and not be afraid. But then you had the orthodox people who owns the rap industry, because Black people don't own the rap industry. They don't. They let the European PCs own it. And they colonize the words. Tell them to sound this way and play this way. If you ever heard of the song WAP, that's not coming from a Black woman's standpoint. That comes from a person that's non-Black who says, I want you to keep selling sex because that's all you're good for. And it's not the same. We were very disappointed, and a lot of women were disappointed in a lot of these songs. You know, that it's all of it is dead music. It's not like it used to be. So a lot of people quit listening to the songs. We don't even support the Black celebrities anymore because now we're knowing that they're selling out. They've been sold us out. They sold out. They even sold their own selves out. And now they're over here trying to tell us, get vaccinated, get vaccinated. No, 68 people that look like us are already dropped dead from taking a shot. So, you know, no, we're not. This new type of culture they're scared of. We're the ones that says, oh no, You're not going to come and oh, you saying you're going to take this from us if we don't get this shot? Let me call my family over here. We're going to do something different. We don't need you. We don't need you. And they said the American dollars is starting to be of lesser value. That's fine. Let's build our own dollar with our black face on there. We don't need the slave plantation faces on those dollars. They weren't good to us anyway. All these slave plantations. So we are a pissed off culture right now. And I just want people to know that we're reaching out to every part of the land that has your face on there so we can tell y'all, don't fall for the okie doke. You got the Chinese and the Koreans that want to do business with you. Nope. I'm gonna do it with her. I'm gonna do it with you because you guys already set. You got everything you need. They don't have what they need right now. I want to support them. Out here, they don't want to give us anything. They don't want to give us loans. They don't want to give us grants. They always ask you, what's your race? Just so they can see who they want to give it to. And I just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that we are waking up. We also exercised our rights to not to vote. We didn't get up and vote for presidencies because now we're saying, listen, for 500 years, we were enslaved. We were beaten, castrated, raped. We were burnt out of our homes. You took our children. You sold our kids like cattle. And you mean to tell me that you're trying to go back on your word of giving us reparations, meaning give us back our land you've stolen and pay us for all the work that we've done. We built the White House. We built this country. We built the railroads. And you mean to tell me the best you can do is tell us, oh, we're going to do a study, an HR study. We don't need an HR study. You know what HR 40 means? HR 40 means human resources and get to work. Work 40 hours a week, Negro. That's what it means. They're playing games with us. And they're paying black people who look like us to get on that stand and say, yes, we have a study. We have to do it. No, you're sold out. You're not one of us. And you can't come back. Once you go over there and you kiss the PCs behind, you can't come back to us. We already know where you stand. You are a traitor to us. And that's where everybody needs to be acting this way now. Everyone needs to
that seems sad. That seems sad though. That seems like it's really messed up.
It is. And they're attacking us in all different ways. But you know what? This is what I'm saying. This culture is not playing games. And they're scared of us right now. And I want them to stay that way because their time is coming to an end. The day of you ruling us and trying to enslave us and use us as farm workers, it's going to be gone. I tell people from different countries, when you say, sorry about that. When you say, well, why do black people in America keep saying, oh, give me reparations? You're begging, right? You're begging. No, I want you guys to learn something. We're telling them you owe us and you want to keep enslaving us and pay us cheap labor. Do you know what they do with us on jobs? They have us working for a company that many would deem that's a good company. That's a good company. Yeah, they're paying us $12 an hour, but they're paying people that look like them $25 an hour for the same job that I'm doing. Okay. And we got to work 40 hours a week, but we can't work overtime because they're not going to be paying extra for overtime. But for them, they get to work overtime. They get to work 3 hours a week and still get a $5,000 check. We over here struggling. They're paying taxes. They're taking our taxes. I'd rather pay taxes to my people in Africa and Jamaica and my own people here in America than paying these people taxes. Because you don't see those taxes anymore. So they've done all kinds of things to us. And that's why we say, hey, reparations or we're not voting. No reparations, no vote. Because everyone who runs the office anyway are anti-black. They got anti-black laws in America against us. They got all these laws that limit us, but everyone else can say what they want to do. Everyone else can do what they want to do. They just gave the alphabet community reparations. And I was like, dude, what happened? You like the same sex and you are upset because no one is accepting you for who you are because you refuse to accept who you are. You feel like something's wrong with you, but you're not going to stop being with the same sex. And you're crying to the government about this, and they gave you all this money, and they're looking at heterosexual black people, and they're saying, oh, well, we didn't enslave you, and that was a long time ago, and I didn't do it. My ancestors did it, but I didn't do it. Well, let me play chess. You said your ancestors did it, but you didn't do it. But guess what? My grandfather had a phone bill or cable bill that they had to pay, and they meant to pay that bill, but they passed on. They passed away. And guess what you do? You wait until the child turns 16, 17, 18 years old, and you give them a bill that's past due plus interest. Oh, you got to pay $900 for this cable bill that wasn't paid back in 1984. Well, I was 5 years old in 1984.
Someone said a question to you, J. Hexton Flag said, Donald Trump isn't in power anymore. So what he do this time?
Oh, well, Donald Trump they claim, allegedly, Donald Trump is not the president anymore, but I digress on that. That's some deep stuff going on between those presidencies right now. Joe Biden has been in politics for 47 years. And he was also the brain for Barack Barry Obama Serrano. Okay, you understand Barack Obama is not half African. He's white, and he's an experiment from his mother. And you guys got to look that up. It's called artificial insemination. And they had no idea that this baby was going to come out slightly darker than, they want that half white type of child so black people can worship. And that's another thing about our culture. We no longer white worship. The white worship is dead. But Joe Biden has done things to black people that was terrible for 47 years. And he got in office, and you have a lot of black people who are being paid in the church. Oh, we have to get Trump out of office. Well, Trump didn't do anything to us. Well, he did something to the immigrants. That's not our fault. Where's it our problem? They've done things to us for so much that we feel absolutely nothing anymore. We're callous. For Donald Trump to do something to everyone else except black people, we were like, bro, he ain't done nothing bad to us yet. Yes, you had some white supremacists killing unarmed black people still, but not as much as Obama. See, Obama had so much blood on his hands from black people. We can't even name on our finger how many black people got killed. The BLM movement, the Black Lives Matter movement, was never for black heterosexual people. I want people to read those. Read it. When you read it, you're going to find out it was all a trick. They tricked. They even got $90 million in reparations, Black Lives Matter. But they never come out when unarmed black people were killed in their homes, at the car, coming home from work, walking home from school, and walking while black, jogging while black, building your house while black, moving into your new home while black. Those things were Donald Trump. Mighty funny. Officers lost their jobs immediately and are in prison under Donald Trump's watch. Barack Obama, they got off scot-free because Obama didn't care for us. He said he was not an apology of slavery, and he did not, he doesn't care for reparations. That's what he said. So Joe Biden was his ears. If people look at some of these videos, if you want to subscribe to Taz the Goat, he has one where they show you exactly what Joe Biden said to Barack Obama when he was sworn in as the first so-called black president of the United States. He's not black. His mother's white. White women can't give birth to black children. Sorry. So he gets in there and he tells Barack Obama, don't F this up for me. Meaning, yes, he didn't become the president at that time, but that's why he was the vice president, Joe Biden. And he made the laws, and Obama went and took what Joe Biden's laws were and put it to law. So when a lot of black people are saying, well, we had to get Trump out of office, they only saying this because they feel guilty that Donald Trump was an open racist. And me personally, I like it because I know where you stand. See, you don't have to hide your hands. Real people, to me, I respect real people. But when you are pretending like you love us and you're stabbing us behind our backs, that's what a lot of black people older than us, that's what they want. They want a quiet racist. They want, well, he didn't have to say that. That's why we wanted Trump out, because Trump was just saying too much. Okay, well, what did he do to you personally? What laws did he make against you personally? I'll wait. They can't name one. But Joe Biden made plenty of laws against us. The 3 strikes law, the prisoner pipeline. Kids go to public schools, you best believe they're looking at your son and go to prison. They're not going to help your babies go to where they need to be to become successful, unless you sell your son out to become a basketball player, a football player, or a rapper. They don't have nothing for the women. They just want the black women to get on welfare. And they're upset because black women aren't getting on welfare. We have not been welfare recipients. There were white women that were welfare recipients. They had the most welfare and welfare fraud. Look it up. A lot of white women were committing welfare fraud, and they got away with it. And you know, they went to jail or they lost 6 months of welfare and food stamps. But guess what? White women get to get back on there. Let 2% of a black person commit welfare fraud because she needed the extra money. She had no help from the father. He's locked up. Guess what they're going to do? She's lost welfare for the rest of her life. Oh, you go to jail, you're doing 3 years, and when you come out, you get no welfare. You got to look for work. Oh, damn. She can't look for work because she got a record. So what does she do? She got to play crazy and get SSI for the rest of her life. And she didn't want SSI. She just wanted to work. What is $600 a month over $1,500 a month rent? I'm just saying. So Joe Biden, all he did was make these laws to make it difficult for us. Now he wants to force us to get these vaccines. Mighty funny. And I want to thank the sellouts who sat there and went to go vote another white supremacist in office when 9 times out of 10 you should have stayed out of it. Our power was to tell you, because they were begging. I've seen them beg. Oh, where's the black people? We need black people to vote for us. Reparations. Where's the reparations? Where's the tangibles? Oh, no reparations, no vote. We're not talking about what you're gonna do for us. Okay, we're not voting. And people were like, oh, they're not voting. And then Joe Biden says, well, I don't need y'all. I don't need you. I could go get the illegal immigrants. That's why he left 11 million immigrants into the United States. Well, I thought we were having problems with the virus. Why were you letting them in here? Donald Trump stopped them from coming. You're letting them in here. So that's my thing.
Okay, thank you, Tijuan, for sharing your point. That's a lot I did not even know about and stuff, but I appreciate you sharing your 2 cents with us and stuff. Sit down in the house. Welcome. What's up?
I'm here. Hi. What's up? I'm here listening. You hearing me?
So, yeah.
Can I hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay. I'm here listening.
Wow, that's a lot. Tijan sharing. I didn't even know, but trust me, we are all racist and we all listen today. We all take notes and we learn something. That's different. So, Mister, what you doing for Easter? You baking?
I'm back in. How you doing, Sydney Johnson?
I'm good. I'm good. And you?
I'm doing great. I'm here in Las Vegas. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's a nice area out here in Las Vegas. This is where people come and say what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. So people come here to gamble because there's a lot of casinos everywhere. And then there's people who come here to start a business, which
Yeah.
is very profitable here in Las Vegas. There's more and more of our people moving out here. A lot of them are leaving California. California is being gentrified, as you can speak, with the Facebook and all these different types of corporates and techs are taking over, and Black people are being forced out of, or Black people are just getting tired of just paying higher rent, so they're leaving to what's lower rent and starting a business. I'm one of those who's going to start a business with children's apparel, starting with the boys. Then I'm going to do one representing my cousin, and you're going to see it's going to be so beautiful and elegant, but it's going to be pricey. Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing you. My first trip in America was in California, so yeah.
What part? LA or the Bay Area?
Stockton.
That's the Bay Area. That's the greater Bay Area. Stockton, California. Yeah. Yeah. Hot weather over there.
Very hot, yeah. And I've been to Oakland too, and I've been to Sacramento, so I've been.
So she's been to the Bay. She been to the Bay. You've been to the Bay. See now, sister, JM family. She been to the Bay Area. See, this is where I was born and raised. I was raised in San Francisco, California. That's where I was raised, born and raised. I got family in Oakland, Sacramento, Modesto, Stockton. See, that's the Bay.
Yeah.
It's nothing like LA. See, LA don't want none of the Bay. The Bay is crazy.
I heard there's a lot of lockdowns there. Yeah. I heard that the virus is not playing there.
Well, listen, it's a lot of lockdowns here, but half of the stuff let me tell you what they're trying to do. They're trying to confuse the people. Half of it is a lockdown because we need that lockdown. We are doing the lockdown. They're trying to make it where, we're opening up businesses. See, we opening up the businesses. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us trapped with the football games, with the basketball games. They still want people to come out and buy tickets to go see the basketball games. And you got some dumb folks that look like us that's going to go and do it because they're just so addicted to sports. I'm not addicted to sports like I thought I was. I was a 49er fan. I was into the 49ers. Everything was about the Niners, because I'm from San Francisco and we have 5 Super Bowl rings. So I thought we was all that, and I thought we was going to get our 6 Super Bowl rings. But after what they did to Kaepernick, which is a mulatto, but they call him black because, that one drop rule, they lied. But after what they did to him, a lot of us wouldn't go and watch football anymore because you got too many racist people in office, and they're over here being racist against Black people. And you mean to tell me you could get Tyrone to get on that field and dance and make you millions of dollars? He's gonna get 100,000, but you're gonna get 5 million off him personally. Okay, and he's over here getting his head knocked in with the football games, and y'all don't care. All y'all care about is he's another cattle. Slavery, another cattle. So we quit watching football, and they want to use this as a trick in a bag to get you to come back out and go to clubs and things like that. And yeah, people need money, but you know what? There's some things that our people have to learn how to do in order to stay safe and make the money that we need. We don't always have to be out and about, because you don't know. You got some evil people that don't look like us coming out of nowhere, and they coughing in your face, telling them what they got, and you believe it that quick. You believe that that's what they did to you. Targeting you, trying to get things to happen to you. No, they're trying. It's a trap. And a lot of Black people said, "Nah, I'm gonna learn how to work from home. We're not going to just go out, dude. I don't know what y'all got. I'm gonna stay away from y'all." So they're mad because we're down with the lockdown. We okay with the lockdown. It's the white people who are very angry. Oh, you can't make us stay here. This is slavery. They don't know what slavery is like. Please. They took things from us. We turned water into wine all day. They don't even know how to, they can't stay home for 72 hours before they can, oh my gosh, my kids need to go back to school. No, you just can't stand your kids. Your kids is getting on your nerves. This is the first time you have to deal with your children, huh? Bobby and Jenny. You have to deal with them, right? You don't want to deal with them. See, we had to deal with our kids. We had to deal with them all the time. We knew how to take care of our babies. We just want to make sure they're okay. Most of us. You got some of them are knuckleheads. But the lockdown out here became a benefit to us thanks to Donald Trump. Sorry, those who get upset if they want to. Donald Trump started it because now more Black businesses have flourished because of Donald Trump and the lockdown. Black folks said, oh, shoot, I ain't got to go to work. I ain't got to slave for nobody. And we get the stimulus check. Oh, yeah, I'm going to start a business. And Joe Biden basically accused us of making too much money during the pandemic. We need to be out working. So no, I like the lockdown. I really do. I do. I get to spend time with my son. I get to write my proposal for my business. Teach my son Yoruba. Teach him Igbo. Learn Swahili. So he could be multilingual. My son, cook. I can cook. I'm prepared. I can work out, lose some weight. So many things that I can do. I knit. I make blankets. This is a blanket that I'm doing for my son. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So I loom.
Okay, you're making that. Okay. So,
Yeah.
John, what would you bake for Easter? Do you like baking?
Pardon me. Say that again.
Would you bake like for Easter? You make Easter bun. What is your culture of Easter? What you guys eat? Bun and cheese like normal Jamaican?
Oh, you guys, what you mean like celebrate Easter?
Yeah, what you do for Easter? What is your tradition? Our one is like spicy
Check
bun.
it out. Y'all gonna be mad with me, but a lot of us, we don't celebrate Easter. We already know what Easter stands for. We know the woman name was Estara, aka Easter, and she was a sex goddess. And I was upset about that because a long time ago we would talk about the resurrection of Jesus, the Christ. And we were talking about for Easter, this is what we're gonna do for Easter. I think the last time I celebrated Easter and went to church, we was in a Pentecostal church, was when my daughter was 8 years old. And when I got the full revelation of what Easter really was, I was very hurt and heartbroken. And I felt like the white men always use holidays. They always want to throw God and the Most High and the sons of the Most High in the middle of their wrongdoings. And so I found out about Easter, which is really Esther. It was deep. But then I gotten over the anger of Easter. And I said, okay, if they would have been honest, they would have made more money than Christmas, because Easter stands for the Playboy bunny. And it means that the woman, Esther, was the queen. The people who would come and service the queen during that time of spring, their job is to get all the virgins and have the virgins hide in the bushes. The eggs stand for fertility. The egg stands for fertility. So the men would go and find a woman to impregnate. And she loses her virginity and she bears children. That's the egg. And they have sex like rabbits. That's what the rabbit, the egg, and the chicken stands for. The chicken stands for the women, the chicks. The egg is fertility. The rabbit stands for sex. And that's what that stood for. And then she has to be beautiful. She has to be colorful. And the guys who paid all this money to go lay with whoever he finds land in the grass, because it's what they got. It's like a maze. It's a maze, and you get lost in it. But whoever you find, whatever woman you find on that ground, that's who you lay with. And that's what Esther did. That's what her thing was. She couldn't have any children, but she wanted a bunch of servants. She wanted a bunch of people to I say bow to her, worship her. Her father didn't have a son. She was beautiful. But that's their holiday, and they put Jesus in it. And it's like, how come you just didn't say the Nazareth year, the year of Nazareth? How come we just couldn't say something like that? Nazareth. Just celebrate the times of the Nazareth, or to celebrate Yahweh, to celebrate these things that symbolizes Jesus or Yahshua. Because out here we understand J is Greek, and it's not actual, J is not the actual letter, so it's Yahshua. So now we celebrate Yahshua. How come you just couldn't say Yahshua of Nazareth? How come you couldn't say the coming of Yahshua? Now, a lot of us will celebrate the right way because there's no trick behind it. And Easter, there's a trick behind it. Easter basket full of candy, hitting the eggs, hitting agendas. So yeah, you guys look that up. Not telling people don't celebrate it. If that's what you believe, that Jesus died for us in this way, then continue to do so until the Most High give you a revelation. See, God, the Most High gave me a revelation, and I didn't want to disrespect the Most High. So when I learned about it, I was angry, but now I'm over it. I just think that they should just been honest about it. They should just make a Playboy Day. It should be a day, and you will see all the little freaks coming out and pay all that money to dress like rabbits, to dress like whatever you want to dress like, and go to them beaches and do what you do. But see, that was my idea. I'm gonna steal that one day and come clean and say, well, Easter is really not a spiritual holiday. It's more of a sexual holiday. It's about Queen Astara. Yeah, she couldn't have any children, so she got all her virgins. If anybody look, it's a movie. It's an old movie made by Mel Brooks called History of the World. If you look that up, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And the woman who didn't have any children, who had a husband, she had all these virgins. And see, they can't be free right now until the Romans come. That's what that was about. So that's what Easter is. And no, we don't celebrate the holidays out here. We actually, a lot of us are not even celebrating Christmas anymore. We're not doing Christmas because we now know it's a satanic holiday, and we don't want to make the white man rich. We just don't. We want to do Kwanzaa. We'd rather do Kwanzaa because now that represents us, symbolizes us, and it's the spiritual aspect of it. My son's middle name is Ujama. So, and it means abundantly and wealth amongst the family. So yes, I would like to incorporate us to come up with our own holidays, because this is nothing but the government doing. If you want to have power, and you want to take away their power, don't celebrate their holidays. These are not our holidays. We're not one. We are who we got. We're not one with them because they made sure to let us know we're not one with them. So that's just my thing.
All right. So what is what is your advice to single mother? What do you think about single mother?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I know a lot of us are not meant to be single mothers. I know a lot of us was not trying to be a single mom. We don't know what was going on with our brothers. We just don't. And what they did, what some of them did, I'm saying some, because some women became single mothers because they lost the love of their life. They lost the father of their children to the system, to the police, to jail, and they did absolutely nothing. They were wonderful to that woman. They were wonderful to her. And she had to go strong. She had to be strong and raise those kids. Me personally, I had bad things done to me by both my baby fathers. One, he admitted to being a monster to me, and he apologized to me so heartily, and I felt that. I felt it, and I was relieved. So I don't hate him. I didn't hold nothing against him anymore. As a matter of fact, if anything happens to him and he needs my support, I will be there for him, just because he was sincere and he's always looked out for me whenever he could. But my son's father, he wants to be 25 and he's 44. He wants to be 25 and he's 44, and he's all over the place and putting himself in situations. And I say this to single moms: Don't worry too much about the fact that you have to raise your babies on your own, because you have it in you to go on and do what you have to do until the Most High bless you with the right one. Sometimes the Most High give you who you're supposed to be with, but he don't want to listen to what the Most High say. He don't want to listen. So God punishes him. So don't worry about that. What I'm saying to you is, single moms, I say, you keep doing what you have to do. Do not focus on where he's at, what he's doing. Some men don't want to be a father. Do not force them, because if you force them to be a father, things can happen to your child. We have had several incidents on YouTube where they showed a lot of brothers got arrested. They're going to be doing life in prison, or they're getting convicted of murder because they murdered a 9-month-old baby, a 3-month-old baby that was theirs. Mama was going for a job interview, and he want to play video games, and the baby couldn't stop crying. So he sat there and threw the baby on the floor, or he pushed the baby in the face, and the baby was out like a light. You know, these are things where, you know, or there was another one where a father, the mother was making him be a father, and he had a white girlfriend, and he went and got the little girl, pretty as she want to be, making that little girl spend the night with that devil. And that man sat there and let that white woman kill that girl. And he's still sticking up for the white woman over his daughter that she killed, making up things. And I say this, when you are a single mother, and if he say, I'll be there tomorrow, and don't come, and don't want to come, and don't want to do nothing, don't worry about it. Because guess what? You just saved your baby for a day. Maybe he don't want to be a father. Don't force him.
I grew up with my mother my mother grew up 6 of us, 3 as a single mother, and it wasn't easy for her, but at the same time for us, we grew up with it. Dad was always there because she always telling us about our father, try and encourage us what to do. But while growing up and get bigger and you got older, you realize she stand up as a mother and father, and she hold this role and play it. So each year, Father's Day, Mother's Day, I give that to my mom.
You know, that's funny because I had my father, and the paradigm has shifted. There was men who want their children, and you had women who didn't really care for the kids. They really didn't. I didn't want your baby in the first place attitude. And he was like, well, let me have my baby. I'll take care of my baby. And they would do some mean things to make sure he don't get that baby. And well, I mostly will say they're not us. A lot of women don't look like us that do that to the black men. But and I don't feel I feel bad for the brother, but I really don't feel bad for you, because you didn't have to go out your race. You could have stayed in your race and dealt with the issues with your race in order to become a better unit with your family. But I say this, I had my father. I loved my father. He was a soldier in my life. Me and my brother and my two sisters and brothers. He was there. Even when he was out and about doing things he ain't got no business doing, he still came back and been a father. See, my mother, she had a plantation mind, okay? Not to put my mother down, but she had the mind of a plantation owner, a slave owner. You know, she lay on her butt and do absolutely nothing, but she make your kids go work like slaves. She did that, my mother. And to this day, she don't want to hear nothing. She think you ought to respect her and do things for her. And I always say, just because you gave birth to a baby. Now, my mother told me this. Just because you gave birth to a kid don't make you a mother. Now, she did that towards me. And I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't party, I don't do none of that stuff. Okay? I cook, I take care of family. I was meant to be a wife. I still am supposed to be a wife, you know, because I want to build a unit with my family. I want to build with my family. But see, she don't believe in that. She, all me is a dog. Well, what does that say about you? Because what you did was you hated your daughter. You looked at me as competition, as a lot of mothers do. You got a lot of mothers to this day in America look at their black daughters as competition. They're a split and beautiful image of what you were. And you're hating your daughter at the age of 12 or 13 years old. And that gotta stop. That really gotta stop. And your 13-year-old trying to tell you, Mama, your boyfriend putting his hands on me. And And you over here calling her all kind of names because you messing up the good thing I got. Okay, well, see, you don't need no man. And matter of fact, let me have your daughter because you're not going to take good care of her. You're not going to love her. And that's another thing the white society has done to our people. When a black single mom or a single dad had issues raising their children, grandmama, auntie, uncle, grandfather, uncle, they would say, bring the baby over here. You knew they was fine and they were safe. Now, with the school to prison pipeline, you got white counselors in your baby's faces trying to get some information off your baby. And your baby may say, well, my mom is upset with me because I got caught throwing the food in the garbage and I was on punishment. Okay, that white counselor is going to put that on paper. She's going to call CPS and you're going to have the devils knocking at your door trying to take your kids from you because they're going to deem that as child abuse. No, you were disciplining your child. You say, hey, what you throw the food in that garbage for? Okay, go upstairs. Go lay down. You must don't want to eat. Go lay down. And
so what advice would you give to a teenager that got pregnant? If you was in that position, what advice would you give to that teenager?
I'm gonna tell you about a lot of teenagers. A lot of teenagers want to do right by their parents. A lot of teenagers want to do right by their parents. And they want to do more. They want to do a lot. And I'll say this to the parents regarding your teenagers. Listen to those babies because a lot of them want to go to college. Some of them don't want to go. Some of them may not want to go to college. They want to become an entrepreneur. What you do is you pay attention to their gifts and you incorporate that. Sometimes you may have to maneuver your job, but this is how you're going to help build your teenager. I tell the teenagers, whatever you want to do, that's going to help benefit you and the family. Don't be nobody's slave. And I will encourage the teenagers to learn about white supremacy. Learn about this so you know you ain't got no white friends. You're gonna once you start learning about there's a book, the Willie Lynch Law. Tell your teenagers. I encourage the teenagers to read the Willie Lynch laws. Tell the teenagers to also read this book called Broken Window. Once you look at a lot of these things and read these books, you're gonna think a whole different. You never know. Your sons and daughters, that's teenagers, they may do something that's gonna really bring down the white supremacy power. And they don't have to do no type of war. It's gonna be some things that they did. They learned how to play chess. And I encourage the teenagers to invest. Anytime a mama and daddy give you some money, go and look up crypto coins. Go in and look up stocks and bonds. Invest. You may become a millionaire at the age of 15. You don't know. You can buy your mama. You always want to buy your mama that nice home. Your father that nice home. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. And that's what my encouragement to the teenagers. It's not about
I learned this that not because you're a teenager and you got pregnant, your life ends. Your life does not end. My sister was a teenage mom and she have a child at age 15 and my sister have that child, a child in high school, now that's my biggest niece, and my sister is a nurse today and she got pregnant at 15.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, that's nothing new. A lot of teenage pregnancies. But I'm gonna tell you who I blame and who I fault, and that's the school system with the Yankees, because they over here teaching sex education, getting the kids lower chakra riled up. See, you invaded those babies mentally, so now they want to go and try sex. They go sneak out. The boys go sneak out and have sex. It was propaganda. So they can over here and judge our people like that. I know there was a woman, it was a girl at the time. We were teenagers. She was 12. She was pregnant and she had a baby. And I don't know, she had both her parents. And I blamed sex education. And I was young when I blamed sex education for that because I didn't even want to take it. I don't want to know about, because you know what they do? They sneak in the gay and lesbian agenda in that sex education class because they think we need to learn that. And it's like, dude, I don't want to learn none of that stuff. I don't want to learn about none of that because I don't want boys in my bed right now. I don't want no boys touching me. I don't want none of that. And already our young youth young boys were getting charged as sexual harassment already. They were in middle school and high school because of this dumb sex education class. So I'll say to the parents, you need to learn how to homeschool your kids. Ziax Institute is a good school. You could be from Jamaica. He's in New York. He will teach your children how to become entrepreneurs, engineers, and everything. He's legit. There's a lot of Black-owned home schools that your kids could be in charge of. That has nothing to do with perverting your children, you know.
If you got the opportunity to go to Jamaica to live, where in Jamaica would you want to live?
Ooh, Spanish Town.
Wow, first to hear somebody say Spanish Town.
Seatown. I want to go to Seatown. I want to go to what else? There was another one I want to go to. There was one. Where's Shirley Ann Fraser Price? Where's she from?
Oh, here listening. Thank you, JMX. Who?
Shirley Ann Fraser Price, the track runner from Jamaica.
Oh, she's from Waterhouse.
I want to go where she at, because whoever her supporter is, see, I like that. They supported her so hard. And I love, and she's so pretty, Shirley Ann Fraser Price. Usain Bolt made me mad when he sat there and had a one-night stand with that Becky.
So you want to live in Spanish Town. You want to either Spanish Town, Waterhouse, and where you saying from?
There was another where where's I got a crush on Movado. Where's Movado from? Movado.
Movado. Oh, Movado from Cassava Peace.
Well, I want to go where he goes.
Oh, you have a crush on Movado.
I know he fine.
I remember the last live that Shalisa keep. You say you have a crush on Movado. Movado needs to find you.
Yeah, he fine. My favorite performers earlier, you know, I hate that they were beefing, but I liked them. Mecca Diamond, and what's the sister name? Lady Saul. I like Lady Saul. D'Angelo. Yeah, those my girls. I love listening to them. Lady Spice. Yes, those are my favorites.
Who's your favorite Jamaican dancer?
Yeah, I love Jamaican dance hall. But for my son, I put on like jam rock, what you call it? The old black version, not like the Maytones. My favorite song is Fair Deal. I love Fair Deal. From who they are. Gregory Isaacs. Yeah, I let my son listen to that because he need to listen to some very good music. And then one day I go gangster and I throw in Vybz Kartel. You know, yes. I go gangster.
You could cook Jamaican dishes. Which one of the Jamaican dishes is your favorite to cook? What you think you could manage to cook?
Oh, I want to learn how to make jerk. I want to know how to make jerk fish, jerk salmon. That's what I want to know how. I want to know how y'all do the spices. I want to get that spice down. I know how to make greens. I got my greens, but I want to know how to make.
I said, which one of Jamaican food you think you will manage to cook and think it's easy for you? Because you want to date a Jamaican, right? So you must have a dish that you say, okay, I can cook this one. So you know, when you come, you could put this to the table and say, this is the one I can cook.
Okay. Yes, I want to know how to make jerk. I want to know how to make jerk fish and jerk chicken. That's it. So I can see.
Okay. Well, jerk chicken not that bad. You just buy the Jamaican jerk sauce and you blend your garlic, ginger, scallion, thyme, everything already in it. And you just, once you're using the Jamaican jerk sauce, it's already spicy. It's already have salt, everything. So I don't think you need to add no more salt to make it too salt. And you can put it pot roast it, or you put it in the oven to jerk, and you have the jerk pan and stuff like that. Because I'm a Jamaican, but I try harder dishes that I could cook Spanish dishes and stuff like that. I can cook French dishes. You know, I try different culture food, but I
Y'all
only
try
eat
some soul
chicken.
food. Try some soul food. Black American food. Let me tell you what we do over here. See, you'll fall in love with this. See, yeah, we do the fried chicken and the hot links. That's fine. But we do the sweet potato pie. Now, listen, I on my channel did purple sweet potato pie, and I will be on Zoom and I'm gonna teach y'all how to make purple yam pie. Okay, you got your sweet potato pie, you got your Louisiana crunch cake, you got your 7-Up cake, you got your collard greens, your mustard greens, your turnip greens. See, that's your turkey beans. I make very good turkey beans. Your chili beans, okay? Spaghettis. Now, I make the best spaghettis in the world. I don't care what nobody say. They can't beat me in spaghettis. We know that's supposed to be Italian, but we done made it black now. Spaghettis, yes, yes. My son say he can make something too. What can you make, son? Oh, okay. So he can make something too. So
Jewel, welcome. Glad to have you here. Appreciate your support.
thank you very much.
So, you
I'll see.
like ackee and saltfish? Or you never tried before?
I did try saltfish for the first time in Las Vegas, Nevada. There is a restaurant called Jamaican Town, and I went there and I tried this saltwater fish, and it is good. It is good. I love it. It's really good. They ginger beer. I love it. And my son, he loves ginger beer. So, for him to be a baby, he actually drinks it like a man.
Jamaican dish is ackee and saltfish.
I want to make some more salt. I want to try. Actually want some more saltfish now that y'all say it. That saltfish was good. Me and my son ate it too. We ate it. Barbecue. Y'all try our barbecue. Our barbecue is cracking. Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all know barbecue ribs. Anybody who eat beef, barbecue ribs. So y'all know nothing about that. We don't eat pork over here. We don't eat pork. Nope. We do turkey, beef, chicken. Now I don't eat beef. My son don't eat meat. He do eat fish, but that's as far as he goes. He don't eat any kind of meat. So we trying to become vegan. We are, but yeah. Yes.
Well, for me, but I grew up in my culture. I'm away from my culture permanently 8 years now. I'm away from my culture, but I still have my culture in me. I'm away from Jamaica for 8 years, but every year I'm back home. 2 times or 1 time for the year I've been home. But since COVID, I got stuck. I don't go home and driving me crazy. But for me, I still could cook my culture and I try other culture food. But for me, I Life with Paris. Hey host, thank you for coming. Give me a thumbs up on the way here. First time seeing you, appreciate you. Leave me a package. I will check you out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So for me, I make up my mind to try different stuff. You understand? And that's what I always like. And like with Paris, what you're planning and do for your Easter and stuff like that. Tijan got cut off. She was like giving me a little rundown about the culture and all the racism thing and stuff. And I can't get to have her here today because I was 100 to talk about. So I appreciate her a lot. Yes, Joel, thank you very much. Tell them leave me a full package. I will appreciate it. So, Joel, what you planning on doing for your Easter? You going anywhere? So, John Zoo, what I don't understand what payment to send you. I don't don't really understand that. Come back up and tell me what you're saying. I just lost connection with you. You got cut off. No plan, just playing by here. I don't understand that Tajan wasn't talking about payment or anything like that. Yeah. Well, for me, I would be here and stuff like that, sorting out stuff. I tend to travel in views, but now they're telling us we can't travel if you don't do the COVID test, and I plan not to do it. And Joe, a guy come on the live that named Jay Duncan, he was telling us about the test earlier and what he experienced and stuff like that. Oh, Tajan, I don't have that here in this country. We don't normally have that here. Hush, thank you very much. Um, Here I can do cash apps or anything like that, but I appreciate it. We know in Jamaica, cash app does not work for you guys. What other form of payment where we can send money to you? I don't really set up anything like that because here don't give me the option to do just a PayPal. Joel, I don't set up a PayPal account either. I never set up a PayPal account or anything like that. Okay, June, now I know I will set up one because this Tajan and the first one come on here and tell me that they normally cash up the host and stuff like that. I don't know nothing about that. Okay, I need to set up one. So I will set up one soon. I So John, just a second, I did have one. That's what you do. Email me. I send you my email link already and whatever phone number you have. If it's linked to your bank account, I will send you money through your phone number. I don't really understand. You send me an email, I'm gonna give you a number. Now, John, take off that number, then I could remove it. Take off that number and then tell me when you have it. Hey, Charles Connor, how you doing? Thanks for coming on. AJM Charles, what's up? Thanks for having you on. Hey Marlon, what's up? I was just here trying to see because I remember I have a PayPal. I was trying to set up at Tajana about they were trying to log in to it to see because I really don't understand nothing about it. I'm watching on my TV until I saw you cut off at Tajan. Meta move away. Yes, really and truly, Shells. Net moving away. The millionaire Stevie. Hey guys, welcome. Appreciate you all what you're planning on doing for your Easter. Event Star, Medea, welcome, appreciate you. Try and log into this thing. It's just 7%, so I'm here to clarify that I'm still here, but having phone issue. Okay, Sidonia, understand. Oh, my birthday is in the same month. Charles, when is your birthday? April? My son's birthday is next week, Friday. You have been streaming 1 hour and 55 minutes. King, yes, I know Tajan just got cut off. She was here sharing some points and stuff. Wow, congratulations, baby girl, turning 23. Happy birthday. Not your mentioned. I see you send an email. That's the email I'm looking for now. Tajan, that's just for the life. That's just people. You understand? So, Charles, which day in April is your birthday? She's in America, Joel. She live in America. She's in America. She live in America. You're welcome. Thank you, JM, for the support on my channel, JM. Thank you very much, Zimilian. Thank you. Appreciate your support as well. She's in La Vegas. Guys, I'm still here. Okay? I just trying to write down something, but I'm still here. Shells look like she lost connection. I was asking her which day in April is her birthday. My sister stepfather is the first. Thanks to Share Glow Up for the share out. Appreciate it. Oh, the 19th is your birthday. Okay, I understand. Oh, I never see it. Okay, darling. I understand. So I will remember. Okay? My sister and stepfather is the first. Okay, guys, I was here trying to write off some stuff. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So I'm wrapping up, guys, because I'm going to take my son basketball training today. So I thanks to all my supporters who is here. I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming out. Bless up your own self. Kajan, thank you for coming on my live. I appreciate you. I've learned a lot today. Things that I did not know, I get to know today. Marlon, bless up yourself. Shell's Corner, Miss Brown. Blended Culture and Shelisa, bless up yourself too. Everyone who was here earlier and active, bless up yourself. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a good afternoon and a good day. And God is love. Siobhan, thank you for coming on. How would you spending your Easter? Guys, thank you very much. Yes, Marlon, that's the best stuff. Shalisa is not on. I think she's busy. She has some errand running on the road. I appreciate everyone and thanks to Tajan for showing me your love and support this work in the kitchen. Everyone, bless up yourself. And my Brazil friend who was here early on, thank you. Bye, guys. Have a safe afternoon. I know it's fun to him. Later on, okay, Sidney. Take care, everyone. Be safe now. God is love. Walk with safe journey. Be on the safe side. Thank you very much for coming out. Jill, be safe now and everyone. And thank you all for your consistent support. Road to 500. Soon or later. I'm working on it. So thank you guys. Appreciate your support a lot. God is blessed. JX Flag, you're here a while. Thank you. Bye. Be safe now.